How do you feel when you switch to Geico and save on your car insurance? It's like going to work on one Thursday morning and thinking to yourself, just one more day until Friday. But then somebody in the elevator says, Happy Friday! Then you check your phone quickly and discover today is actually Friday. So yes, Happy Friday, random stranger in the elevator. Happy Friday indeed. Yep, switching and saving with Geico feels just like that. Get more with Geico.
Natty? Natty, are you... Natty, wake up, Natty. Wake up, Natty.
Yeah, Santa, I was asleep. I don't. What day is it? I don't even know.
Yes, it's towards the end of November, and from the looks of it, you've got a covering of dust.
Oh.
You've been here for quite some time.
I don't understand. The last thing I remember, I was here. I was reporting the Bumper Podcast, and we were about to have our big 450th episode, and
Yes.
and I was so excited because I had all these cool things that I wanted to do,
Oh.
and I was gonna have a theme song,
Yep.
and we were gonna have like interviews and maybe an intern, and the numbers, people were listening, and it was
Yes.
great all over the world.
Yes, I'm so sorry to tell you this, Natty. I apologize. I feel like I should have almost just left you sleeping,
Yeah.
but I think you overwhelmed yourself a bit and probably just fell asleep.
But that doesn't. We were making so much progress, and now there's not even music in the background, and there's nobody else here. Where's producer? Where's Aloysius? Where's
Rufus. I think Rufus.
What's the?
His name is Rufus.
Yeah, Rufus. Rufus. That's his name. I forgot. Forgot his
but
name.
It's been quite a long time, and I'm sorry to say this, but producer is now actually producing a Monday through Friday morning show. That's both televised as well as simulcast on the radio, and he's doing
Good for him.
He's doing very well. He's
Yeah.
married. He has several children. Several, yes. It's
like
it's only been a
several?
couple of months, but frogs, they,
so
it's
fast.
all very fast.
Yeah.
And Aloysius, he's decided to go back on tour with his one-man show. It's
Gosh.
something called The Swine and I.
Oh.
And Rufus is
great.
Well, I feel terrible telling you this, but Rufus is in jail.
Oh.
Okay. Yes,
Jail's
I
not
think
as
we all
bad.
knew that it was going to happen sooner or later.
Okay, well, I guess things make more sense. I mean, I'm thrilled for producer. He has a family.
Yes.
He's
Yes.
doing, I guess, he's still producing, so he's doing what he always wanted to do.
Living
and
the dream. Yes.
Aloysius, he always loved to travel, and
Yes.
he had a story, and he wanted to get it out in front of people, and I'm happy
very
for him,
well.
but I'm gonna miss those guys. And Rufus, well, if I'm
Yep.
to be honest, I guess I'm just glad that he's physically okay, even if he's in jail.
He's not great.
It's he lived a tough life, Rufus, and I guess it finally caught up to him.
He's still alive.
I guess
He is still alive.
I don't even know what my next steps are. I guess I need to get in touch with Rufus to
Yes.
see why he's in jail.
You don't want to know. It's terrible.
Okay.
Yes.
That-
It's horrid. I
No.
can't even repeat
I don't
it.
wanna hear.
No.
And producer, I guess. I mean, I got to reach out to all of these guys.
You really
and
should.
I guess I got to send him some baby presents.
Tadpole. Yes, tadpoles.
Yes,
Tadpoles.
Okay.
Yes.
tadpole presents. How many tadpoles? How many baby frogs? Tadpoles?
I lost
baby
count.
tadpoles?
It's
Does he
17.
have?
7, I think.
Who's his wife?
Her name is Patricia. Yes. Patricia and producer.
And who's directing Pig's show? Like, how do I even get in touch with him? I feel like I've lost everything.
Yes, it does feel that way. And as I was saying, you should probably start off by bathing. You've been laying here on this desk filthy. It's a whole room just needs to be fumigated. There should be some windows that are opened. The door, certainly. And yes, let's get yourself together before you go reaching out and potentially ruining the lives of, well, 2 of them. One of them already kind of ruined his own life. But yes, I think that's going to be my recommendation.
Okay, that's a good recommendation. But I'm wondering, I guess this is like the 449th episode of the Bumper Podcast, which is crazy. I was looking at it before, I guess, when I got overwhelmed, and not very many podcasts get to this many episodes, especially, with no one listening. And as far as listening, I guess we started doing this like 14 years ago, and we're at like 98,000 listens. 98,000. That blows my mind. Why anyone would listen to this that long? And that's why I was so excited to really we're gonna step it up a level. And it was the interviews that were going to be Pig interviews, which I don't know if you even remember, but we used to do Pig interviews, and he would go out and interview people, and we were going to double the length of the show, and then there was going to be whole other just Pig interview shows, which, there were plans being made, and, sometimes I get myself so worked up and so excited with these ideas, and then what ends up happening is I just stop. I get so much momentum in my brain momentum, I'll call it. Brain momentum is not what I'm going to call it. And then everything just shuts down. And I guess even I just shut down. And I kind of can't believe that they all just left me here asleep on the desk in the studio and all by myself for months. Do you even know when the last episode was? I'm looking at the calendar. It says August. That can't be possible. That's 2 months ago. Is that how long I've been asleep? God, his dust is terrible. It's making me cough.
I'm going to make an admission here, Natty.
Yeah.
I haven't listened to the show in years, so I don't. All this is news to me that it's been going on so long. There's so many episodes, everything, and as to your friends leaving you, I would argue that perhaps, maybe, potentially, possibly, you actually left them first by falling asleep here at your desk.
Oh, okay. You're not right. I did fall asleep, and I guess they could have just tapped me on their way out. Maybe I don't know, anything. Slammed the door so that I would have woken up that way. Anything at all. Because now it's been months. They basically have other lives. I'm sitting here. Why are you even here? It's November.
All right.
In theory, this is the week episode that Turkey comes in and he gobbles and makes all of the chaos, because of Thanksgiving. Oh, Thanksgiving. What are you thankful for?
Turkey's
a lot of times we do that this week, and now I'm waking up and it's Santa, which is great. I love that you're visiting, but also there's I don't like it when there's no background music.
Yeah.
Like,
Yes.
I think that's really starting to freak me out. More so even than the months of no episodes, everybody has left the show, that no one is listening probably anymore, that Turkey's not here. I just don't like it when there's not a music bed.
Yes. Well, the first thing I'm going to try to pass all of this is not. Now, when you say not, that's a negative. And when you say not, then it cancels it out, which means it becomes a positive. So that means it is. So it's if I said it's not, then it's not happening. If I say it's not, then it is happening. But let's say I really get into the mood and I say it's not.
Not.
Then that goes back, I would assume, to the negative. I don't know.
That makes sense.
A real conundrum, a grammatical conundrum that you've given us, Natty.
I didn't
now,
mean to.
As to the rest.
Yes.
I think you should be happy that anyone ever did listen to this show.
Okay.
You should be proud of yourself, of your past. What is that?
What is
happening? What is that?
That's yeah. If you make a word, or if you say anything that begins with a P, we don't even have that anymore. We used to have a little screen that would go over the microphone, and it would catch the pops. Those are called pops.
Yes.
And we had them a lot because of Aloysius J. Pig.
I understand. Yes,
so we don't have that anymore either, I guess.
Yeah, so again, Natty, it feels like you're honing in on the negative. Here are the things we don't have. We don't have a show anymore. We don't have a life anymore. We don't have friends.
Man, hey.
We don't have listeners.
No.
We don't have turkey.
Turkey!
We really, there's not a lot left.
Boo!
The Bumper Podcast is an oftentimes hilarious weekly romp with Natty Bumpercar and some of his pals. It is family-friendly, clean, and ridiculous. Thanks a bundle for listening. If you love our show and you'd like to help support the podcast, check out our Patreon page at https://www.patreon.com/nattybumpercar. Also, pretty please subscribe wherever you get your podcasts. Share it with everyone everywhere, post about it on all of the social medias, or leave a rating and review. The Bumper Podcast is produced at headquarters in Coffee Can Alley. It's recorded, mixed, and produced by producer. The Bumper Podcast features contributions from Aloysius J. Pig, Rufus T. Rufus, Doodle Poodle, Robot, Trunks, and a gaggle of other silly rascals. Our head talker is probably Natty Bumpercar. We also have an absurd newsletter. Check it out and subscribe at nattybumpercar.com/subscribe. Also, you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Natty Bumpercar. Hugs and hearts. See you soon.
How do you feel when you switch to Geico and save on your car insurance? It's like going to work on one Thursday morning and thinking to yourself, just one more day until Friday. But then somebody in the elevator says, Happy Friday! Then you check your phone quickly and discover today is actually Friday. So yes, Happy Friday, random stranger in the elevator. Happy Friday indeed. Yep, switching and saving with Geico feels just like that. Get more with Geico.